Hi, everybody. This is Sandy Hinderleiter and Linda Drummond and her cat, one of her cats. Um, so Linda Drummond is a public relations specialist. And so I just wanted to introduce her to you today and let her tell you her story and how she can help you if you're in need of some public relations assistance. So Linda, talk to us about, so public relations, but what is that? What do you do?
You know, honestly, just because of a lot of people have a misconception between marketing and public relations, everything you say and do is public relations. Um, if you own a company and you are out in the grocery store and you get all upset and start misbehaving and screaming, and someone is able to identify you, you have then put bad public relations out there for yourself.
Right.
So it's my job to help you put your best foot forward and to subtly sell people on your services, your businesses, and your story. Where advertising, you post, in a newspaper, on television, you have paid to get this done. With public relations, you pay the consultant, but you do not pay for it to be placed in any media.
Okay. Okay. So that's
And it's a way to get out there. Mm-hmm.
good. So
Go ahead.
no, so why do you do it?
I love having my clients in the media. I love having them to tell me that, oh my gosh, I got new business because of you. I was doing, okay, but now I'm doing much better. It is an awesome feeling for me. And when I first graduated, I did an internship from the University of Houston, and it was for the Houston sesquicentennial. I'm aging myself, obviously. And it was a huge event, and I fell in love with public relations at that time and knew that's what I wanted to do.
Fantastic. So who's your ideal client?
My ideal client is probably an individual or a company between 25 to 100 people. Having said that, my largest client has almost 1,000 people, but
Okay.
the reason is when I work with smaller businesses, I get to talk to the business owner or the person in charge of making those decisions. So therefore, it's easier to get things started. You're not waiting, while it goes through 15 channels to get approved.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and those are the kind of people and I love people that understand what public relations can do for them. Unfortunately, unlike advertising, public relations does not always instantly happen. It
Right.
takes a little while, and people have to begin recognizing you.
Right. I think there is a misconception though too about advertising because it doesn't always work quickly either.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think you're right in that it's helping people understand that they have to have a strategy that and they have to be in for the long haul. It can't just be
Yes.
a one and done kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cool. So, so how do your clients benefit from working with you?
A lot of times I can just help them put a plan together to understand, like you said, it's not a one and done. You have to think it out. You need to plan. There are certain things that happen during the year where your business may be absolutely perfect to tag on to something like that. Say you're a construction company and a hurricane comes through and you're watching all these people that are homeless and you decide to go out and help rebuild their home. It's goodwill.
Mm-hmm.
It's also publicity for you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all about telling your story. So, I can help someone understand what you do without them ever speaking to you.
Okay. So what do you say, and how do you help people who, like the example you just gave, a
Uh-huh.
construction company decides to go help people rebuild their homes after a hurricane or a natural disaster?
Right.
Hurricane, we know what those are, right? But
Right.
there's natural disasters all over the world.
Exactly.
But so how do you help those companies tell their story without it sounding like they're trying to take advantage of the situation,
Sure.
right? Because it can look that
Exactly. Well, it does. But a lot of times, if you see, like, you see a news story and you see them interview this, young family who's lost everything, you can contact the media and say, I'd like to help. I'm available to help. And you'd be surprised how often that's picked up on and the story grows. And
right,
it's really not a self promotion, it's a we're here to help.
right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. Um, so what are you known for? As you work with people, yeah, what are you known for?
One thing I think I'm really good at is helping you find what is unique about you and your company, because that's what people want to know.
Mhm.
If everybody's the same, it doesn't matter. Everyone's not the same. You may be doing one thing different that will grab someone that would have never thought of using you before. So that is always my goal, is to find your uniqueness, and then we can build on that uniqueness so that people understand it.
Yeah, that's great because when you think about it, I mean there's tons of shoe stores, there's tons of
Mhm.
hospitals, there's tons of coaches, yeah, so it really is about helping people figure out their
Your little
unique
niche,
things. So
what makes them perfect. Yeah.
absolutely. And I think that's what the beauty of business is. There can be 50 shoe stores, but you're going to shop at that shoe store because of you find out that there's a mutual value shared, and
Exactly.
so you can help. Yeah, so it makes sense that you would help kind of bring out that mutual value that people.
Mhm. Exactly. That's what I love to do.
Yeah. So how can people contact you?
They can either email me at linda@drummondpr.com, or they can call me at 281-460-0077. If I don't answer, leave a message. I promise I'll call you back.
Okay, awesome. So one last question.
Uh-huh.
So you've been doing this for a long time. So what's your favorite, or do you have a favorite kind of story that that you helped? Who did What's your favorite story?
And this again is going to age me, but it's still one of my favorite memories. As when President Bush did the Points of Light Foundation, I was able to, I was working for a large PR company, and that was part of their deal. So I was an account rep for that. I traveled to Austin and to San Antonio to some of the military bases. And with that, there was a star of a television program that was on called Major Dad.
Hmm.
And so it was great to be there to watch how people reacted to someone giving their time, giving their efforts, and making personal, commitments and appearances. And it was just a fabulous, fabulous time.
That's awesome. So
Yeah.
that's one thing I didn't know about you. So you got to participate in that. How fun is that?
I
I'm sure you probably have a lot more secrets that I don't know
do have a lot of secrets.
that I need to find out about. So, well, Linda, thank you so much for spending a few minutes of time with me today.
Absolutely.
I look forward to talking to you again soon, and hopefully people will understand the difference and the difference that you make in what you do.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the opportunity, Sandy.
Thanks. Talk to you soon.
You take care. Uh-huh. Bye-bye.